So you're not sure how to become a fan of the National Hockey League? Don't worry, starting off a new hobby can be really hard, so I have created a short infographic to get you started. That's why I will stop wasting your time and get right into it. First thing first, it is absolutely pivotal to pick a favorite team. And I know that it's not a simple task, but it will help you to not get overwhelmed trying to learn everything at once. Sometimes it is as easy as just looking at all of the logos and picking the one you like the most. Or you can just pick the closest city to you that has a team so you can potentially someday go to a live game. I can't stress enough how important it is for people to pick 1 to 3 teams to follow primarily. It will allow you to catch live games more easily, and by the way, it is infinitely more entertaining to watch a game if you have a horse in the race. And by watching the games and following your team, you will eventually understand all the little details of the sport. This will also help you to learn team rosters a lot faster than if you would try to absorb all the teams simultaneously. I personally have made this mistake of trying to learn a sport all at once and getting tired of it because it can be incredibly overwhelming. You essentially have to find the fun in it. And what is more fun than being a fan? What's more, you will be able to follow content creators relevant to your team, and you will also get to know your team's player personalities via interviews, which will only increase your fandom more. The key thing here is to really learn how to become a fan. Once you get into your team and the OhNyquist product, the rest will come naturally. So my sincere recommendation is to pick a favorite team early. Videos and other media around the game is what creates interesting stories and narratives. So like for any other scene, influencers are tremendously important, especially for beginners, because they help to put everything into context and explain the meaning and the significance of everything that's happening. So I have created a short list of a few content creators around the league who I find to be beginner friendly. You can just pick one of these and start consuming information about the league. You will eventually find out new shows in the format you like the best, but these ones should start you off pretty well. Starting off with a YouTuber called OhNyquist. His videos are usually straight and to the point. By watching his content, you can learn a lot about current and past player rosters, trades, and signings around the league, and of course, team and player histories. All around, he seems like a nice guy who produces mindless content in which you can spend hours of your day. Next up, we have a channel that focuses on all kinds of highlights and highlight mixes. If you are looking to see amazing and interesting moments that happen on the ice, his videos is where it's at. His channel spotlights what people love about the sport in reasonably short packs of clips. I have to admit that it doesn't sound all that exciting at the start, but just give a shot to one of his edits and you will want to see more. It's the game itself that makes it work. Bardown guys are just amazing. They will entertain you even if you know nothing about hockey. And by watching their content, you will eventually grow to love the game and understand what it's like to be a fan of a team. I recommend their quiz series, which are really funny and addictive, but also teaches you the history of the National Hockey League. All around fun for everyone involved. The Steve Dangle Podcast. Although I have to admit that this show mainly focuses only on one team, the Toronto Maple Leafs, they talk about all of the news around the league just enough for me to add them to this list. They will always supply you with an interesting and fun takes on trades, players, and news. And when there is no games to talk about, they will interview prominent people around the league, including journalists, players, ex-GMs, and so on. So I recommend you to check them out because they are the definition of a fan. And last but most certainly not the least, the hockey guy is in my opinion the best creator to follow if you are new to the National Hockey League. He just does it all. Shannon talks about every aspect of the game you can think of. He posts multiple videos a day which all of them seem thought out. His coverage consists of daily match previews and reviews, news of the day videos, weekly power rankings, historical pieces of players and teams, jersey videos, and much more. What's even better, when it is off season, he has you covered. It seems like he always has an idea for a new video. And also, did I mention his community is super nice and cool to deal with, so He is a must follow if you are new to the NHL. I definitely have to mention NHL's official YouTube channel and website. You can find a lot of interesting content there, and what's even better is that they do post daily game highlights, so if you can't catch all the games, you can see what happened last night there. If you're still not sure where to start, sometimes the best thing you can do is to just watch an NHL game. You can check out the live games at NHL.com, or I have compiled a list of some exciting games to see. If you are big on Twitter, I have compiled a small list of NHL related hockey follows as well, which you can access in the description. These are some of the tools you can use to start your journey as an NHL fan. You can access all of the information in this video by making your way to the description box. If you found this video helpful, click the like button. If you want to recommend different helpful tools, leave a comment telling about it. Feedback is welcomed as well. For now, that is it from me.